G'day guys, and welcome to another video. I've gone ahead and done a little bit of Alibaba shopping. So trying to get some stuff from China. JZX 100 Mark II, not the easiest to get some parts for. However, normally I'm a big orange indicator guy. On this, I don't particularly like this style of indicator where it's like kind of orange, kind of not. So wood, which I don't normally prefer, but I'm going to go for what I think will look cleaner, especially with the nice clear headlights, is going with a clear indicator. I'm not 100% if this will fit or if I've got the right one for even that matter, but I'm going to try and see if this fits. And then the other thing I got was the lower front indicators, which I'm hoping will go up into this gap right here, which is looking promising, to be honest. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at everything. But yeah, we've been missing lower front indicators from this thing, so I want to get them in and yeah, see what we can get done. Absolutely pumped on that. I got one working. I'm going to try and get the other side working. I'm so much happier. I hate, one of my biggest pet hates, honestly guys, is fast blinking indicators. I cannot stand it. Now, and having better front indicator light on this car makes it look more complete, other than, you know, gigantic big hole like that has. You can tell it's meant to be there. It's clear, it matches with all the other lights. And turn it off. And then with it turned off, it looks super clean. I'm happy with that. And from this side, see if these indicators go on or not. I'm not sure they're going to, but we'll give it a try. All right, super stoked. Both sides are working. Very, very pumped on this, guys. You don't understand. Fast flashing indicators literally just kill me. They're one of the most annoying things in the world. Now I don't have them anymore. This car had it, and it really was kind of pissing me off. All right, now we're gonna have to, I think, to get the indicator off, might be a headlight out job. We'll have a look quickly. All right, you win some, you lose some. The clear indicators are for like a Series 1 headlight, and this is a Series 2 headlight, and I think this edge here apparently is slightly different to this edge. I have put a tiny little crack in it. If you've got a Series 1, hit me up. I'll give it to these cheap as chips because they don't fit my Series 2. And I cracked one a little bit, but I'm pretty pumped. I have front indicators now. That's gonna keep me a lot happier when I'm driving this car. So those little annoying things that you get that are just like, kind of piss you off, and I just fixed one of them, so I'm actually super happy about it. Alright, the reason I moved the S13 out, the reason the Suzuki is out the front is because finally going to get the Speedworks bender put in. I do need to get probably a few more dies and stuff. If anyone knows anyone at Speedworks, hit me up. But I've been going back and forth. Mate's over here. He's got some stuff to bend up and do on his car. But I keep going over all these different rules, and honestly, it's so difficult to find like the correct rules for full driving. So basically, there's an event in Queensland called Rocket, and that's realistically probably as far as I want to go with off-roading. I don't want to go and, I guess if I did do something that I was going to do like winch trucking and all that sort of stuff, probably build something like a GQ or a GU. for social wheeling and for maybe a little bit of rocket, I feel like the basic cage that they require is what we're going to go with, and we believe that we're going to be able to use the piping that we've already got. Hey, that was what we'd looked up.
Yep.
So we should be able to get on to getting this roll cage done for the Suzuki. We do need to still do some base plates. I've been waiting for a buddy. He's been super busy, so we may have to make up some base plates ourselves. He does laser cutting, so it would have been heaps better, but we'll see how we go time wise with that. But otherwise, we're getting somewhere about the dyno bolt into the ground. We've made sure we've got enough room left and right, and basically once the dyno bolts are in the ground, I'll just be able to take this off and on whenever I want to use, and yeah, should be good. Just have to basically move the cars out and I'll be able to bend and do everything I need. The bits of bolt that'll stick up, I'll probably just put a bucket over or something once the cars are in, just so I don't stub my toe, because as you guys know, a lot of the time I'm barefoot out here. Good to go. Gonna do some drilling and tap this thing in, maybe do a bend before going to the track. What's up, wife?
Maybe do a bend.
Do a bend? Why wouldn't we do a bend?
Maybe do a bend. That just sounds weird.
Yeah. Hey, babe.
New terminology.
Could you please get me a drink? Energy one?
No.
Thank you.
What?
Okay, have to go get the kids, remember? You don't want to get them.
I mean,
How good's wifey in a dress? I love it. Alright, so we did muck around, setting up the benders, couple of bends, 90. Can't remember what that one was, and just some test bends that we're going to cut out. Do you know roughly what you bent them at?
I just messed about mainly with 90s and 45s just
Yeah.
to check, and just to do some test bends to find out what the machine's like.
Yeah.
As you,
Yeah, so we had to muck around a little bit with one of the, with the follower. Just do some cleaning up of the follower, because it did a couple of like dodgy bends, but then down here we got the bends not doing scratchy bits, so we're happy with that so far. S13's put back away, got work to do.
The next day.
Today we are going to be building a roll cage in my Suzuki, or at least getting it started. I have been doing stuff all day. I actually dropped my 370Z off to Frosty to go get something fixed in the front of that car. My S13, which you can see over there, is loaded up. That's going off to Frosty when I go pick up the 370 later today. I've been mucking around on my BA. I'm about to put spacers on, and I've got some spicier wheels to go on this thing. I've mounted the wing. I've sort of done a Supermade sort of off the back of the car style wing. I'm quite happy with that. Did a little bumper trim under the back. So yeah, doing a few little bits and pieces on the Falcon. Like I said, I got some wheels to go on, and I'll show you guys later in this video when I chuck some wheels on that. In the meantime, gone ahead and started pulled the roof trim out of the Zook. Got the back of the car relatively cleaned up. We've made some, what do they call them, cheetah bends, and we're getting on to bending main hoops now. Yeah, should be good, right? We know what we're doing.
We're hoping not to make the mistakes that cost us more material.
Yes, well, we're giving it a red hot go. We've got a few we've got a few lengths here. We can fuck it up 2 more times, the main hoop.
Yeah, easy. I'm sure that if we use it for my rear bar, it'll be the best rear bar in Brisbane, but anyway.
There we go. So after we do this, we are going to be doing, once we get the cage done in this car and tray, or even in between getting the tray and stuff done, we're going to be doing a rear bar on a GU. So that should be interesting as well, because you're going to quarter cut it, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to cut up a perfectly good TI.
Yeah, but rear quarter chop, and then do a tube rear bar.
Full rear bar.
Yeah.
Adding some extra braces just to account for my driving.
Yeah. Hitting things.
Hopefully not, but yeah, it's not like the GQ.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna basically, we need to just do some, what do you call it? The angles of the dangles. We need to bring that up to the right height, so we don't
bring it up to zero. I'm not gonna
try and do a roll cage how-to video by any means, because we're trying to learn ourselves. You know, you haven't done a roll cage before. You've done plenty of bar work.
I've done plenty of bar work. My problem is I've always had a bending list from somebody that's used, you know, Bendworks or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit Neanderthalic compared to the new day, but
yeah, we're doing measure and then bend and
check and bend and check and bend and check and bend.
And that's why we've got the cheetah bend. So I've done a bunch of different style of bends on some waste material. and that's essentially what this bend is the right diameter for the roof. So that's sort of what we're going off. We'll do this next bend and show you guys what it hopefully looks like. It should be awesome. I just want a preference. Brad didn't want to put this on film, but I reckon you've done a good job. I reckon, judging by that cheater pipe we made, I reckon we're pretty spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't like making mistakes.
It's all part of it, isn't it?
Oh, I've been doing it for 49 years.
Mistakes, mate.
Yeah.
Come on. That is fucking spot on, dude. Look how tight that is.
Yeah.
Mate, I reckon...
I just got to come in a little more. I got too much.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm way over.
No, I'm over that as well. That just means we do our down pipe here.
You'll have to come up to...
And straight down, because that would follow the pillar. Because remember, we need to do door bars.
Yeah. Yep.
So I reckon you're actually spot on.
All right. Yep. Now we'll get a measurement then, and
I need a
pole or something.
A hole in there would be fine.
Just get it.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
All right, it's holding. Good start.
Better than pole.
Mate, that's pretty sick.
That's yeah, they are.
And that's not tucked up all the way.
No, I could go up just a tad.
But that's the thing. I think when we go in, we'll obviously jam it right up.
So I actually think.
What if we bend here that sends us directly down? Whatever we need to go direct down. Pretty pumped with that, guys. First bend, absolutely freaking spot on. The old man's got skills.
I haven't played around with bar work for probably 10 years.
Mate, I reckon that's spot on.
Yeah, I'll get there. Just always triple check myself, you know what I mean?
I don't know, I feel like that if we get that next bend at the right spot there, and then you run straight down from the pillar. That's 2 simple bends, that's what we're allowed.
And I've only left myself probably about 100 mil worth of waste.
Yeah, I reckon there's probably 100 mil.
Yep.
Oh, probably less, probably more.
Yeah, we can use it.
But it's not bad by any means, that's fine.
I'll use it in the other bar or something like that as a stanchion.
Yeah.
Yep, all right.
No, I reckon we're good.
I'll go back in the... See how we go.
Go back into the CAD, the cardboard aided design.
And CDH, scratch the head.
Yeah. All right, so we've had a bunch of running around to do. I had to go and actually save a friend whose car broke down. Then I ended up meeting someone down the track, sold something, and I'm back here now. And we did try and rush the hoop, and we were feeling so confident.
Oh. After those first 2 bends.
Our first 2 bends were freaking spot on, and it's gone downhill with our second bend. We've bent one a little bit higher than the other one, and then on top of that, overall they're still too low. Or we should have
bent them further.
We should have gone. Yeah, we should have bent them higher up than we did. So this is now going to be the start of our tray. So I'll just grab it now and put it on the back, just as to give you a visual aid. But our bends are pretty spot on with the back of the tray, so we're going to be able to use this, so it's not going to be wasted. We're going to use that as a start of our tray, so I'm actually happy with that from a sense of it's not going to be wasted. Still going to use it. I actually love the angle that it comes in, stops at the tire. It's going to give us room to put in some sort of mud guard. I'm happy with that, and it's not going to be wasted. We've got another 2 full lengths, so we can fuck it up 2 more times.
Yep.
Well, no, we can fuck it up once more.
Yeah.
And then get it right the next time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So on top of that, I have done the running around with my trailer this morning and have a puncture in my trailer. So I'm about to go and fix that, and then I want to slap these wheels that I've got to put on the BA. These wheels over here. They're going the BA, BF, BA. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. And then we're going to give this another go on Monday, did you say?
Yeah, if you're free Monday, we'll kick off then. Yeah.
So we're going to give this another go on Monday, well, after the trailer thing. But yeah, we're going to give this another chop out, well, another go on Monday. See how we go. Let's try some wheels in the AU after I fix the tyre on my bloody trailer. All right, I've been really busy on changing wheels, but wifey was on the trampoline. What you doing?
Jumping on the
What
trampoline.
you doing?
Jumping on the trampoline.
I'm gonna slow-mo you. Yeah. All right, anyway. Actually, can you come and get footage of me? I want to see how low and how cool this looks. Falcon things aren't even bad at all, guys. Look at this fitment. Look at that. We are pretty tight at the front. She's still bouncing. Well, I might not be able to get her help, but I'm going to drop the back down now, see how she sits. I might see if I can just drive around a little bit, let it settle. We are getting Shockworks coilovers with this, guys. I'm waiting to find a Ford Territory rear end, so I'm going to put an entire Ford Territory rear end in this thing. See how the clutch holds up once we start drifting it. Probably put a clutch in it and then boost your boys. We got the turbo, we got valve springs. Just need an oil pump and we'll probably boost this thing. Nothing crazy, probably make like, I don't know, 350, 400. Just like make it super reliable and good fun. Little cheap version Aussie, a cheap Aussie JZX. You know, it's just a super cheap version of the 100. Anyway, slow her down. Oh, I don't think it went all the way down.
Huh?
Okay, that's not as low as it goes. We're gonna need to do some guard work. Bit of a pump, but even now, looks pretty sick. It's a stick fell on my S13.
It fell on it, it fell in it.
Did it fall in it?
I don't know, it's convertible.
Ah.
The chance of it falling in.
Anyway, tyres are super jammed up. Tiana's never rolled guards. You've watched me do it a heap of times.
I helped once like 10 years ago.
Well, you're gonna knock your teeth out. All right, you know, the problem is if we stall it, you have to jump start it, blah, blah, blah. So Tiana's gonna give it a go. See how this turns out. Then you go back and we'll go that way, in a bit further. Yeah.
Oh, sucking it in. Oh, I feel like it's gonna pop the tire and make the tire. It's still rubbing. It's frozen heat. Stuck in there. It's still stuck. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to do it.
It's the jack that you hit and almost rolled down.
Yeah. I'm not doing it anymore. You can try to the track to get someone else.
Well, I clearly need to do a bunch of work on the rear guard still, because someone's been a bit of a pussy and won't help me properly. Gave it a bit of a go though, I guess.
I have a phobia of balloons popping, so the thought of being next to a tyre and seeing it that compressed.
Oh, it's not going to pop. Is that what you're worried about?
That's what I'm freaking out about.
Oh.
I can't help but think that that's going to happen.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen.
So I'm like this the whole time, like it's going to pop. And then, yeah, it's getting sucked out of my hand. And then at one time it got caught.
Yeah, and I just kept going anyway. But anyway, I think it looks pretty freaking cool. Like, obviously, other than it being multicolored, the bonnet not closing properly because the battery's too big. But jump wheels on it once the Shockworks get here, and we find a, like I said, the rear end we need to go in at the Territory rear end. Apparently the Territory rear end is actually wider than this rear end, so I'll probably be able to take the spacers off and stand the tyres up and have good fitment, and not, you know, now they're already rolled, so we might not need to do much more work to the guards to make it sweet. They are a huge tyre that I've got on the back at the moment. I think they're like might be a 50 profile 17. So it's a little bit bigger tyre than you would normally run. But yeah, pumped on the Falcon.
Pumped, unlike the guards.
Huh?
I said pumped, unlike the guards.
Yeah, well, that's your fault. You wouldn't help me.
I didn't want to in the first place.
I don't know. I actually think it looks pretty cool.
Very hard to do dodgy stuff with.
Thoughts on the Falcon? How's it look for a Falcon?
Can we paint it?
Yeah, well, that's what we got. We have paint to paint it.
Can we do it up like Sato's 100 or something?
What do you mean?
Like just colour and stickers and stuff, so he can drive.
Or paint it matte black and have Sunoco on it or something.
Yeah, it'd be funny, but like, or maybe not Sunoco, but like the style, but get it to say something else.
As in no SoCo or something.
like a wish version of his car.
Maybe. I've kind of got grey for this. I don't know. I'm thinking it's more so the Wish version of JZX. This is what I'm building. It's the Wish JZX.
Does that mean you're going to stop drifting?
The JZX? Well, no, because when I go to a Wish event, I'll use that. When I go to a non-Wish event, I'll use that.
You just called our track a Wish event.
Why?
Because you're going to drive it at our track.
That? I do drive that at our track.
You said when you go to a Wish event, you're going to take that, the Wish car.
Yeah. Our events aren't Wish events.
But you're going to drive it at our events.
When?
All the time.
I might not have it finished in time. Anyway, let me know what you think of the Falcon. It's obviously got a ways to go, but Shockworks should be here soon. Territory rear, I just got to get off my butt and find it. We got the wing mounted. Yeah, stuff's happening. So I know a bunch of you people, I know a bunch of you been asking, you know, updates on the Falcon. That is your Falcon update. Falcon Oath.
I said, you people, you people better buy some merch and enter Sunday the 23rd. I think there's like 6 spots left. They'll probably be sold by the time this goes up, but Sato.
Alright, so we're down at Nick's new shop now. New, maybe temporary, new.
Maybe 6 months, so
Yeah.
small.
Small?
Yeah,
It's small. It's
no, it's
bigger than your
not
shed.
even set up yet.
It's bigger than your garage at home.
It is.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But Nick is absolutely flat out now with work, so hit him up for more work. I squeezed the 370Z in just to do, we had an issue with the steering rack breaking loose, so doing funny buggers. Grant's crash. So we blame it on Saxon. Sorry Saxon, it's on you bud. So we are here fixing up Saxon's mistakes. And because he shoved, obviously shoved Grant into the wall a bit. Anyway, we're just fixing up a bunch of this. This dropped down a little bit ago. When we initially did it, we didn't have the time to put these rib nuts in, which we're doing right now, which will allow this to actually mount properly, because we've never mounted it properly. So yeah, we put all, I just went through there, got all, not exactly matching bolts, but all good bolts.
I was like, you missed one. Nope, it's just silver.
Yeah, Nick just fabricated up a little, just some piece of aluminium for me to use behind there to help hold the bloody thing. You know, the thing on the thing. So yeah, a little bit of mucking to do. We line all this up and we'll be right. 370Z is coming home tonight. Take down the track tomorrow. And
Sunday.
drifting on Sunday. I'll take it there Sunday. No, I'll probably take it to the track tomorrow. And yeah, do things.
Do things.
Do things. Skids. I've had somebody wanting a ride with the Pro for the last 2 events. One event I didn't feel very good, which might have been a blessing in disguise. Because when I did feel better, I went and checked the steering that had felt funny, and my steering was about to be no longer steering me. So yeah, it was a good thing that I didn't go and be normal me and just send it. Yeah.
Good thing for that passenger especially.
Yeah, absolutely. The last thing I wanted to do was chuck the passenger straight in and try to find a good nut. No, it's not loose. That's a bent wheel. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but that is like, no, look from here, T.
I can see it from that angle of me.
So,
Oh yeah.
I had been hearing that scrape my brake a little bit. I was like, oh yeah, must be a little bit bent. It's more than a little bit bent. I'm going to put some different front wheels on when Sato comes. What's this one look like? Ah, perfect.
That's fine.
That must have been out of a crashed car. I'm going to get out of the way.
Yeah, well that is on that side.
Yeah, well, those wheels were unknown history situation.
Huh. Well that's fun.